So the temperature's really up in the last few days. So I've been out in the garden quite a lot. Had a bit of a sort out of some bits and bobs, and I've started to bring out my chili plants to harden off. Because it's not too sunny, so they're not getting sun scorched, and yeah, so a little bit of a breeze. It's going to help toughen them up a little bit. Got my tomato plants down here, getting used to the outside world. Had a bit of an issue with these chilies. They were upstairs under the lights and they got attacked by aphids, so I used like a homemade solution with dish soap to try and kill the aphids, but I think I might have made the solution a bit too strong, because as you can see the leaves are kind of all curled up and gone bad. So yeah, word of warning, if you're going to use dish soap to control aphids, just be mindful of the strength you're using, because yeah, these Ring of Fire chilies have not fared too well. Interestingly though, these Padron ones, they weren't affected by it at all, so strange that. But purchased another one of these poles that you can hang in baskets off, one of the Tom Chambers ones from the garden centre. It cost $14.99, which I thought was quite reasonable value, and they're pretty solid. So obviously I had to get myself a new basket and some plug plants to put in it. So in this basket we've got some, I don't know what they are to be honest with you, but we've got some nemesias there. There's one of my agostakis I've put in, and some stock just there. So they're looking quite good. What else have we got? I'm not sure if I've already shown you this, but we've got an interesting type of tulip coming up here. It's got some interesting foliage. All the flowers got an interesting kind of, looks like almost spiny, like coconut to the edges of it, so that's really quite nice. Got this type of clematis. I'm not sure what type of clematis this is, but that's developing some flower buds, so that's going to look nice when that flowers. Down here on the lawn here, I've got a couple of trays with some asters and some more agostaki in, which are hardening off, and they seem to be doing quite well. Haven't been eaten by slugs or snails yet, so they should hopefully survive. Now this was a water table for birds, and it was a bit pointless. The birds weren't really using it, so I drilled some holes in the bottom and planted it up with some compost. And yeah, again I've got some nemesia plugs, one there, agostaki and some stock in there. And this hanging basket that was basically munched down to nothing, I've planted up with some plug plants as well. So we've got another vibrant orange tulip popped up. It's got a nice summery colour. My clematis montana grandiflora, which I've shown you before, is getting closer and closer to flowering. You can see that one's about to pop. I've got this really interesting penstemon which I bought last year. It's got some very strange foliage, but that's starting to shoot now. So if you look in there, you can see I'm going to have some flower buds on that soon enough. And because it was quite sunny yesterday, decided to get the solar lights out. And you can see there's some more little solar lights hung down in this obelisk with the clematis in. What would be useful actually would be if someone could identify what this shrub here with the pink flowers is. I bought it probably about 4 years ago and obviously didn't keep the tag, and I have no idea what it is, but it looks nice. Any feedback on what plant that is would be greatly appreciated. But yeah, makes a difference when the weather's nice. So yeah, happy gardening.